Hey everybody, thank you for continuing to support me on my YouTube channel. That means a lot to me. Sorry I haven't been able to post up more content as much as I used to, but I've been trying to kind of figure out new content to put up for you guys. With that being said, I get a lot of comments that I respond to asking me to share how products have held up over the years, whether or not I still own the products, and whether or not the products have been worth buying for the price. Now, a lot of people always ask me about my watches and my luxury goods. So I've decided to do this video today because I came into a interesting request on my watch. In particular, it's my Hublot, the King Power 18 karat rose gold GMT. Now, this particular watch has always been a fun watch of mine. I like looking at the dial. The dial is very intricate. Now, reason for this video, I've been in contact with a couple of jewelers. Because many jewelers know that I have quite a bit of watches, and during COVID, of course, everyone is hurting. Everyone has low inventory of products to buy and or sell, simply because imports are non-existent right now, or they're very low during COVID. Everyone's hurting. Now, so jewelers have been reaching out to me, asking me if I had watches to sell to them and if I'd be willing to sell any of my timepieces. Many of you guys know that I don't sell my timepieces. I buy them, I like them, I enjoy them. I don't buy the watches for any type of investment value. But that is usually my number one question that people ask me. You know, are these watches valuable? And as everyone knows, the term depreciation, everything depreciates for the most part. What brands depreciate a lot? Which brands hold value a lot? People ask me, do I ever regret buying Hublots? Now, the answer to that question is, I don't regret things I purchase. But could I have made better purchases? Yes. That is my answer 8 years, from buying these watches 8 years ago. That is my answer today. I do love Hublots. Hublots are kind of a labor of love type of a watch. But the watch community does not really respect Hublot for many reasons. Reasons that their design is not very iconic. It does often look like an Audemars Piguet if we kind of get close up to this watch. Do I think it looks like an AP? Yes, there are similarities, a lot of similarities. But I didn't buy the watch because it looks like an AP. I bought the watch because it has a design aspect that I like. Hublots use a lot of materials that a lot of brands do not attempt to utilize. They're very innovative in terms of materials. That's why I bought them. And many of you guys know I have a lot of Audemars Piguets as well. Now, recently, during COVID, of course, jewelers have been reaching out asking me what timepieces I'd be willing to offer up. Reason why I made this video is because of that reason. So I wanted to kind of test the waters with a couple of the jewelers. Now, jewelers always play the game of being honest and fair. I look at them no different from a used car salesman. They have to buy low and sell the highest that they can. Many of you guys know this particular watch was very expensive. It is extremely heavy. It is a very thick watch, as you can see. If you compare it to my Rolex, you can see the size. It's massive. It's a very thick watch. So I decided to give them a chance to put me an offer on this watch. Not saying I was really willing to sell it or not, but if the price is right, sure, why not? What I can tell you is Hublots do not hold their value. So many people that ask me, should I buy a Hublot for how much it costs? The answer is, if you're looking for investment value or trade value afterwards, don't buy it. It's not worth it. You will spend tens and tens of thousands of dollars on these watches. This one being that it is also a in-house Unico movement. It did not hold its value. It has more of a value of the weight of gold because it is so heavy. Would I ever buy another Hublot timepiece again? No, I would not. Do I still enjoy all the Hublot timepieces that I have? Of course I do. I do still wear them. At the end of the day, they are beautiful watches. They are just not investment timepieces. So anyone who's looking to buy a Hublot, sure, it's okay to buy them. You buy them for the design. If you think they're quality to you, it's a personal preference. Like I said, I don't buy any of my timepieces for investment value, although there is always that aspect to anything you buy that is very expensive. I bought these because of their design. I only tested the water with the jewelers on these trade-in values because they are low on inventory. And I will say that jewelers will scam you in a time of COVID. They know people are desperate for money. We're all hurting. This particular watch is a great example of how little you will get in a poor economy right now. The jeweler offered me literally 30% of its value, 30 to 40% of its value. That was my highest offer. I don't think I'd ever sell it, but I wanted to see what it's worth. Of course, what you'll notice when you search these watches, you'll notice a retail value. Retail value is not to be confused with a sell value, because a lot of the jewelers, they will hold the watches because they don't sell them very fast. With that being said, buy these watches because you like them and you want to hold them and it's a personal love to them. Don't buy watches for investment value. If you buy a Rolex or a Patek Philippe, even APs, most of them hold a reasonable value. Patek holds the highest, Rolex holds high, even APs lose a lot of value. But at the end of the day, I always tell people, don't buy these watches for a value. If you're looking for investments, buy stocks, not watches. Not many watches go up in value. Just like everything, they do depreciate. At the end of the day, buy it because you love it. Thanks again, guys. I know we're in a weird time right now with COVID. I think one of the next videos I want to do is more so asking everyone, how are they holding up during COVID? Me being a business owner, we all have our challenges. And of course, we are also hurting, just like everyone else. And I kind of want to see where everyone is around the world and how they're holding up with COVID. Thank you, as always. Please follow me on YouTube, subscribe, like the video. And if you guys haven't figured out or noticed, I am actually on Instagram. I'm not very active there, but I do post up things. My tag on My handle on IG or Instagram is ALMD_05. Follow me there as well. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm going to try to post up more videos. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon.